Hello, welcome back to FPheLp, where we bring you the best and most reliable fantasy Premier League information you need. So, since everyone is getting in the mood for the festive season, I'm not going to take your time to get straight into the business. So, on today's Manager of the Week, we have George Papo of Scoopy Nation. He was able to bag 104 points, absolutely no transfers made. Makes me curious to see how his team performed the last game week. 58, not bad, about the average. So yeah, he was able to bag 104 points. I mean, he captained Bruno Fernandes, and what was able to push him to that 100 points mark was an amazing substitution from Lamptey, who didn't feature. I think he had an injury, so Taylor came in with his assist. If he had kept a clean sheet, that would have meant probably exceeding 110, which is massive. So big ups, Scoopy Nation, big ups, to more amazing points. And for our team, and in the league as well, we have notable mention to area boys Joe Laud. He featured in one of the videos recently with Devant. If you don't know, check out the video. I'll leave it in the end of the video so that you can check it out. So yeah, they played a match of FIFA, and I would like you to see how that went. So don't forget to check it out. Big ups to Joe Laud. He's also rising up real fast. He scored 101 points, but wasn't able to edge it against Scoopy Nation. So yeah, when others were scoring 100 points, we were busy managing our 80 points with our usual -4 in the corner. So yeah, this was the team we went into the game week with. I mean, I didn't expect some of the events to have, like James. I think when the game week started, I heard there was some rumor going around about him getting a surgery done on his knee or ankle, one of them. So I had a feeling he wasn't going to feature. I thought Lewis was actually going to play, but that didn't happen. And fortunately for me, Taylor came in for James, who didn't feature, and provided me with an assist that was able to boost my score to 80 points, which was really necessary. Yeah. So this was the team I went into the game week with. Mo Salah came on as a substitute. He didn't actually start. He came on as a substitute and was able to score 2 goals and an assist. I mean, this guy, you need him in your team. And that wasn't even with penalties. Can you imagine? So crazy stuff. KDB isn't living up to the price tag at all. It's not working this season, but fingers crossed it gets better along the way. Neto wasn't able to produce anything against Spurs. It was Spurs, right? No, Burnley, sorry. They are now coming to play Spurs against Burnley. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes came in clutch. I mean, Mo Salah destroyed everything because I had my vice captain. So if Bruno didn't score big points, I was doomed. And Bruno just stepped up big time. Game week 15 sees us feature this side, and with this side I've made 2 transfers. I've taken who did I take out? James, who was injured. I took him out for Diaz, and I made these transfers after the Monday fixture, which was, I think, yeah, after the Chelsea fixture. I made my changes after the Chelsea fixture. So Reece James is out for Ruben Diaz, and Pedro Neto has been transferred out for Podence. And the reason I've made this transfer was to be able to get some funds to bring in Ruben Diaz, and I didn't want the prices to rise, so I had to make the transfers pretty quick. The reason I'm comfortable with Podence now is that he plays almost 90 minutes now because of the absence of Raul Jimenez due to the unfortunate situation. I think now the front three comprises of Pedro Neto, Podence, and either Adama or Fabio Silva. So with that, I think with Podence and Pedro Neto, it's kind of assured that they will start. Adama is just the only question mark along that line. So this is basically the team. I'm going to be captaining Mo Salah as things stand. Strongly considering it. It might even be KDB, but with KDB, as I said, his form hasn't been there for all to see. So I'm edging towards Mo Salah a lot. And if you haven't checked out the previous video we recorded on FPheLp, check it out. It was talking about Gameweek 18, Gameweek 19. If you haven't heard of it and you are now watching this video, I'd like to remind you that there's a big game week coming. That's next year. Gameweek 18 is going to have just 5 matches being played across 3 days, and if you don't have any of these players, you are going to miss out on a lot of points. And the reason I'm putting it out there is because to use one of your chips on this game week won't be the most advisable, because there are better ones like this coming up. I mean, look at this, like mad. So this is the goal. Plan towards this fixture. Either you play your free hits chip, or maybe if you want to play your wild card this early, this is what you go for. If you want to triple captain, bench boost, this is a game week for that. This is a game week, like, because you have double points, 2 players. And the reason I'm going towards the free hits chip is because with that I can load my team up with only players that are going to be having double game weeks. So for my goalkeeper, the whole 11 is going to be full of players playing in the double game week. So that's it. That's the main reason I am planning towards this game week. That's the main reason. So if you think it's a good idea, I think you should start planning towards that. It's later on in the new year, but I feel it's safe to have that in mind for now. For instance, if you look at this game week 18 and you look at my team, I have almost a full 11 of players that are likely to play in that fixture, and they are actually good players. So I mean, I don't really mind bringing them in now, because I'm trying to secure the bag before the time comes, so that I don't activate a chip on game week 18, which will allow me to activate my free hit chip on game week 19. So that's the plan I'm going with for now. As things stand, we are ready. I hope your teams are ready as well. Don't get too carried away, and forget to make your changes before you start enjoying. So this is basically my team. If you have any suggestions, any additions, don't forget to hit me up in the comment section or on Twitter at all caps FP_help360. Check it out. If you have anything, I'm ready to help you out with my ideas. So Merry Christmas, have an amazing weekend, an amazing week, and with that being said, peace.
Hunna ikke den type der vil have sit navn derude. Hun et mål for aftenen, ruller med mange